So welcome back guys to my YouTube channel Study Abroad Academy. My name is Shikhar. You can also follow me on Instagram at studyabroad_academy. Over there I discuss about accommodation, private accommodation, university facts, and also some information about scholarships, how you can apply and what scholarships are available for you guys. So make sure you follow me over there. So in this video, we're going to discuss about part-time jobs in UK, what documents you need to get part-time jobs in UK, what is the minimum pay rate, and in the end, I'm also going to share some famous employer or famous companies that give part-time jobs in UK. So make sure you watch this video till the end. So let's begin. So many students come to UK in hope of working part-time to manage their accommodation expenses and personal expenses. So in first year and second year, even I did part-time job. I worked around 4 to 5 different jobs in first, second year. And by end of second year, I also saved money to travel to Spain. So before starting everything, I'm gonna tell you the importance of part-time job. First is for sure it helps you with money. Second thing is it helps you to build your CV. So for example, if you are working in a restaurant or in a retail store and you're applying for internship in a good company or a good big company. So I know the experience of working in a store or a restaurant is not directly related to your internship, but always you can use your transferable skills. So for example, if you worked in a restaurant or retail store, and you can always mention something like this that in my job I work as a first point of contact for the consumers and I help them solving queries. So this has helped me to build communication skill, and also I've learned that how to manage consumer relationship. So this shows employer that you have learned some skill which could be useful in job instead of just giving an empty CV or a CV with no experience. So this is how part-time jobs help you. So moving on to next part guys, documents you need to start part-time job over here. So no counselor or no YouTube channel I have seen has shared this information with you. So please listen to it carefully. So before you start a part-time job over here, you would need a UK bank account because no employer would be able to pay you if you don't have a bank account in UK. So make sure whenever you arrive in UK after collecting your PRP, you go to bank and take an appointment, because usually banks over here give you appointment that is 2 to 3 weeks in advance. So before you open your bank account, you can't start a part-time job. So a lot of students come over here and they go for appointments at a similar time. So you need to make sure you beat the crowd so you can start your job early. So the second thing you need is a good CV. So over here, even for applying part-time jobs in restaurants or at retail store, you need a CV, and based on your CV, you'll have an interview. And if you don't pass an interview, you wouldn't get a part-time job. So it's important to invest your time in a CV and make sure it is like error-free or it does not have grammatical mistakes. So it's not like in a home country where you just go talk to the guys and they'll give you a part-time job. So it's not that easy to get a part-time job also over here. So moving on to third point, that is NI number. So if you want to start any part-time job or full-time job, you would need an NI number in UK, that is national insurance number. You'll get this number from HMRC, that is like equivalent to income tax department of UK. Okay, so to apply for this number, I've put the link in description. You can go check out the link, apply if you want to, and after you've applied, they'll give you an interview date. You need to go on the interview, attend the interview. They'll ask a few questions, and after that interview, it will take 3 to 4 weeks to process, and they'll post you your NI number in your post box. So please make sure if you want to apply your jobs early, you apply for NI number also early, because it could take a month. So generally in UK, the working part-time limit is 20 hours a week in term time. That means if you are in Christmas break or an Easter break, you can work full-time in UK. I would just advise you don't work full-time all the time because it is illegal and it will affect your grade. So a lot of students ask me, what is the minimum pay rate in UK? So if you are 25 and over, your minimum pay rate is £8.72 per hour. And if you're between 21 to 25, then I think your pay rate is around £8.45 an hour. And if you're between 18 to 20, then your pay rate is £6.45 an hour. So a lot of students also ask me, if I'm working part-time, can I pay the tuition fees? The answer is no, straight away no, because you cannot pay 18 lakhs of your fees plus 7 lakhs of your accommodation and 3 lakhs of your personal expenses. That's like around 30 lakhs by just working part-time in a departmental store. So you cannot pay your tuition fees by just working part-time. So the second thing students ask is whether they can pay for their accommodation by working part-time. So I would just say you can pay for your accommodation by working part-time if your accommodation is just between 300 to maximum 400 pounds a month. Otherwise, it will be very difficult, like next to impossible for you to pay for your accommodation. Over here, when you're working part-time, there's always uncertainty, because either you can lose your job, or if you're having exams, you're not able to you are not able to do 20 hours a week. Or if an employer does not need you, they say that we don't need you for this week for 20 hours, we just need you for 10 hours or 5 hours this week. So this could also happen, so you need to have a backup plan in your mind. Third is, can you manage your personal expenses? I would say yes, you can definitely manage your personal expenses, and you can also save around 400, 500 or 800 pounds also by the end of year to travel, or either invest in some courses or do anything with it. So you can definitely manage your personal expenses by working part-time over here. So moving on to the final part of this video is where you can do part-time jobs in UK. So the first option is try in your university, because in university, like most of the universities over here, offer paid position as student brand ambassador, or some societies in university offer paid position, or even sometimes libraries in university offer paid position. So please go search on university website and you'll be able to get part-time jobs with university. Second thing is, you can work in departmental store, that is Tesco, Asda, Sainsbury. These three are the famous stores over here, even Aldi and Lidl. So you can apply for jobs over there. A lot of students work over there, and they are flexible also with your timetable. So if you are having classes in the morning, they can give you job in the evening, or they can shift into weekends. So they're very flexible into it. So the third thing is, in food chains, that could be the KFC, McDonald's, Subway. You can apply for part-time jobs over there. Also, they're online. They have an online application, so you go on their website, go on, like for example, McDonald's careers, and you can apply over there. Fourth thing is, you can apply into sport events. So there are football matches, cricket matches, horse racing events going on in UK. So you can apply to serve on a bar, or if you want to be like serve out the food or something, you can apply for those jobs also in these sporting events. One of the famous company that works over here, that I know I've worked for them also, is Compass Group. So if you want to apply for them also, you can apply with them. I'll put their link also in the description if you want to look for what they do and what type of jobs they offer. And the fifth point is, you can work in warehouses. So there are a lot of students who are working in Amazon warehouses, ASOS warehouses, or machine warehouses. So if you are fine with that, if you are fine with lifting weights and managing a warehouse, you can work over there also. So I hope this video has answered most of your questions about part-time jobs in UK. And if you want a similar content and you want to know more about student life in UK and how to make your university experience best, then please subscribe to my channel, and see you next week.